What's going on in the big old world today, people? I'm going to bring you the latest and greatest, like I always do. And I want to welcome you to the Jamie Hicks Show. And today on the chopping block, we have none other than Carus Chemical. As promised, people, we got nothing other than Carus Chemical on the chopping block again. On 12/20/2023, I personally witnessed a hazardous waste spill throughout Carus's plant, throughout the whole plant, and down Sterling Street. Here's what the company's got to say. Carus cleans up a spill from a third-party vendor at its plant. Company says there was no environmental impact. Company says the spill was non-hazardous material. You hear what that says? The company. Carus Chemical will do their best to lie about this spill. They will say it's from a third-party vendor because they don't want to take any credit for any wrongdoing that happens on their property. This is a poor excuse because it's your company and it's your waste that's going to a hazardous site for disposal. They will tell everyone it's safe that we have hazardous waste all through the plant and down the road. This is shameful, Carus, and this is shameful on you as well, City of LaSalle, and your cold red bullshit. Meet your leader, City of LaSalle approved Inga Carus. She is very fearful in her job and wanting to take over the water industry and continue to pollute the City of LaSalle. Corruption, people, power, fraud, money, exploitation. These are not lies. Something's going on in this town, and we all can see it pretty goddamn clear what's going on. It's time for a change, people. Transparency, bribes, licenses, permits, you name it, whatever the hell's going on in this town, it needs to stop. This needs to stop, people. The change needs to happen, and it starts with you. And uses of potassium permanganate, people. The subject of this investigation, potassium permanganate or permanganate of potash, is a compound of manganese, potash, and oxygen, which has a chemical formula of KMNO4. It exists at room temperature as a dark purple crystalline solid of roebuck shape with a blue metallic sheen. Potassium permanganate is odorless and has a sweetish, astringent taste. It is soluble in water, acetone, and methanol, and it decomposes in alcohol. It is highly toxic by ingestion and inhalation. It is a strong irritant to the tissue and is a dangerous fire risk when in contact with combustible acids, reducing agents, and organic material because of the strength as an oxidizing agent. Potassium permanganate should be stored in a cool, dry area in closed containers. It must be shipped in accordance with what? Interstate Commerce Commission's regulations for oxidizing materials. This is a fact, people. They need to be DOT compliant for this product. I want to bring your attention to this. This is the ERG guidebook that all first responders should use in emergencies. And this one is particularly for potassium permanganate. It's for oxidizers, not only potassium permanganate, but any oxidizer. And I just want to bring you down to this part right here where it says, immediate precaution measures. Isolate spill or leak area in all directions for at least 50 meters, 150 feet for liquids, and at least 25 meters, which is 75 feet for solids. Okay? Now, did that happen at Carus Chemical, according to this book? No. Did they call 911 for public safety? No. Did they, here we go, use a non-combustible material like vermiculite or sand to soak up the product and place it in containers for later disposal? No, they fucking did not, because this would have cost the company money. They were not going to do that. So instead, they took this spray bottle, which doesn't say anything in this fucking paper here, people, and sprayed it with some concoction and trying to tell us it's safe now. And then it rains, and it goes down the storm sewer into the river. Wake up, people, wake up, wake up. And this is how we get away with it, people. We're protected. We're protected by a U.S. EPA Superfund cleanup site, signage, and fence. Danger, no trespassing. The city won't ever check on us. We're protected by the EPA Superfund. How fucking convenient is that, people? Do you trust Carus? This right here, people, is a fucking bomb waiting to go off. This is a bomb waiting to go off. Waiting. Tick, tick, tick. When's it gonna happen again, Carus? Because you haven't learned your lesson at all. On this said day, 12/20/2023, Carus Chemical claims a third-party vendor did this. Nothing to see here, just a hazardous waste spill. We just spray some shit on it, and magic, it's safe. It's no longer hazardous. People, if you buy this bullshit, you are insane. This company has been doing this for years, and nobody pays attention to what's going on. Well, our eyes are wide open, huh? Our eyes are wide open. This is not the first incident, people. No, sirree. Common practice around here. City of Lasalle's bringing up their street sweeper to help us hide this fuck up. And that's a fact, people. Look at the purple hue on the ground. This was a major spill. Because you can see you got people all over. You got spray bottles all over. They're not fucking around. And they got caught. And they came up with lies to cover it up. Just like they're doing right now. This is another incident. Caught. Red-handed. It's piss poor raining out, people. And you have Carus Chemical employees spraying a product with their magic fucking spray before it enters a storm sewer. I don't know about you, but there's something highly fucking wrong with that. We're just going to put on a little show for you. And we're going to do a little, comic book shit. I'm not sure why the hell we have to do this in the rain. Beats being inside that nasty ass fucking plant. I know, but people are looking at us. 30 per hour, I'll do this all day. Fuck them residents. That's how they think of us, people. This is what they think of us. Fuck us. Let's get into this, people. You got this guy right here. This guy. Hello? He's hiding behind this fence with about 3 or 4 other guys. And this is I'm not kidding. They seen me. They took off. And damn right, I'm watching your polluting asses. This is where self-reporting comes into play. They're either going to play this off as nothing or clean it up the proper way off your material safety data sheet that you ignored during the fire. Wake up and see what this company. Wake up and see this company for what it is. Shameful. They still haven't learned their lessons, and it really shows. Yeah, there's about 3 or 4 guys standing behind here. 3 of them with spray bottles that already sprayed this magic concoction on the fucking street through their plant, and they don't care. They don't care. Same day, people. I happen to come across one of these dumpsters that gets hauled out of the Carus Chemical plant. I don't know about you, but it looks purple/pink to me. This is being dumped in a Carus-owned landfill This landfill is not permitted because Carus has the right people in the right office positions in order to claim it as non-hazardous, in order to not permit it. This is a major fact. When they first started out using the landfill out by Ottawa, they would use, it was permitted, hazardous waste. Now all of a sudden they're trying to tell you and me that this is not hazardous, but they can drip this shit down the road as they go. I'm not saying this is the guy that did the dripping, but it's obvious that this is the stuff they're bringing to the landfill, and it's hazardous, people. That color right there is telling you it's hazardous. I'd like you to ask yourself, people, ask yourself this question. If you feel this company has your best interest, do you think they're still cutting corners to save a dime, unsupervised? You bet your ass they are, and it shows. Can we be sure this will never happen again? Nope, not at all, people. And that's the sad fucking fact. This is Inga Carus, and she would like you to bow to her because she feels she is the leader, the controller of everything that she touches. This right here is a Benchmark Communications, and it's who she hired as their PR firm to control their little crisis management after the fire. And Benchmark Communications is invaluable to our organization as trusted crisis management advisors. We depend on their expertise and leadership strategies. Benchmark adds tremendous value with our first-rate counsel, reputation management, crisis communication skills, and media training for our leaders and frontline associates. Their expertise has greatly improved our success and relationship with key stakeholders and the news media, of course. They are reliable partners in Carus Corporation. This is true, people. They're helping them because they are helping them with the news media. This is why nothing's being told. This is why. Your leader right here, this woman right here. So everybody bow to her because that's what she wants. Go to hell. Well, right here we have 10 signs from none other than Benchmark Company that Inga hired to handle damage control. And 10 signs of crisis response, or 10 signs trouble crisis response in honor of Valentine's Day and Forrest Gump chocolates. We composed a special list to show you how to guarantee the most unpredictable outcomes during a crisis. Here are 10 signs that you may not know what you will get when your organization faces a crisis. Your crisis plans are like Swiss cheese, full of holes. Spock the Vulcan conducted your media training. No empathy skills. Of course, you conduct regular crisis drills on an irregular basis. We don't even do that at Carus. Employee selfies are the extent of the crisis social media strategy. Dog the bounty hunter is on retainer to deal with reporters. Executives deal with reporters because they want to deal with reporters because reporters will give them a bad name, people. They don't want that. Executives arrive in limos and just want their lives back. The timely media response goal is 48 hours after the news breaks. Security and receptionists lock the doors as part of the media strategy. Your people are certified as crisis response experts after one training. All frontline people are trained to duck and hide from the media. Big facts, people, big facts. I hate to say it. This is who's teaching Inga how to control us. Crisis management plan. Effective crisis management plan. Effective crisis management plans are critical to every business. More companies are facing negative news, and operational risks are no longer the only source of crises. An executive or an employee doing something stupid on social media can turn into a full-blown crisis. A McKinsey study reveals that news media headlines with the word crisis and the name of Forbes and the names of Forbes' top 100 companies show an 80% increase in recent years. Another recent poll shows 48% of the professional communicators admit their organizations do not have sound crisis communication plans in place. Well, Carus does because they hire benchmarkcompany.com. Go ahead and help them out in their little crisis situation. Let me give you some facts here, people. Carus Chemical has been under the control of Inga Carus, and this company has been received an overhaul from Schlinder, is what I'm going to call them. And Schlinder is a company that basically helps them get them to the next level of performance. They give them tips on how to hire people in management, how to, all right, there it says, brought into our strengths and demonstrates how they could help instill best practices, even a dose of measured risk taking to push Carus to the next level. Yeah. Risk taking, and that's what they did. Here we go with our spill. Back on track. Damn, he's still here. What should we do? I think we should all just keep hiding behind that there fence over there. Now, Inga likes to toot her own horn. She's a big tooter. She toots more than I like to toot. But anyway, her goal is to take over the market, and she's prevailing. Her goals are to take over the market. Question and answers. This is from her. And do we blame her, or do we blame this company? Excuse me. The bar had been set very high for what I would require in a partner. Now, this is Inga Carus talk. Having the luxury of not needing a capital partner, my family and I were very thorough in our deliberations. We needed a firm that understood and appreciated our legacy, the role Carus plays with our employees, families, and our communities at large. Oh my fucking God. Can you gag me there, Inga, with your bullshit? And our customer brand promise. Yeah, they care about their customer brand promise and their base. We think long-term and make strategic investments for decades to come. Schindler, probably some fucking Russian name, German, had the first reach out to us back in 2009. We quickly connected, engaged Schindler's whatever partnership with another specialty company, chemical company, Tomahawk Products, which I had known and respected for years. Schindler and I exchanged frequent updates over the years, and when we realized we shared values and a long-term view on value creation, when the time came to choose a partner, they stood out. Schindler's team members understood our goals, both professional and personal. They brought into our strength and demonstrated how they could help insist practices and even dose a measure of risk-taking to push Carus to the next level of performance, which blew up their fucking plan. Because I believe this was in 2019 when she decided to sign on with them. Their low-leverage philosophy matched my own, and their management team was excited to work with them. I gained a value-added and trusted partner while retaining operation and control of Carus. Good fucking for you, Miss Inga Carus. Oh, and what the partnership has accomplished to date. Here we go. Our partnership with Schindler has accomplished much in a short time. Together, we recruited our current CEO and other key senior leaders. Schindler helped design and structure and process to continue Carus's journey of creating a culture of commercial excellence. We have also embarked together on significant capital projects to build a next generation plant and sustainable chemical process for a major Carus product, as well as step of our MA initiative. The initiatives reflect long-term thinking and positioning Schleimer shares with the Carus family. While there are many to praise, Carus has seen a step up in performance across all of our KPIs, and we look forward to continuing the growth journey. Now, people, did they what? Did they what? They got a new CEO, they got new people in there, they started cutting, well, they don't call it cutting corners, but risk taking. These aren't my words, these are her fucking words. And good Carus. Nothing to see here, guys. Nothing at all. That's not a pump spray in my fucking hand full of that magic shit you like to spray. This is a norm around the Carus plant. This is a release of hazardous potassium permanganate or sodium permanganate. I don't give a shit. They're both the same. They're both oxidizers. Spilled throughout the plant and down the road. It's become the norm around Lasalle, Illinois. We need to act on the continuing negligent, neglect, and non-supervision of this company. They refuse to respect the citizens of Lasalle that they keep polluting. That's a fucking fact. That's a fact. Then you got this guy. He just wishes I'd go away. But what's he got? He's carrying a bottle too. So that makes number 2 guy that was hiding behind that there fence over there. And this guy, well, you know, we got him too, and damn it, we're caught again. Yes, this is a spray bottle, a mixture we make to take the purple away. And this guy, he's pretty sneaky. He thinks you can't tell what he has under his jacket. Nice try. You got a spray bottle as well. So that makes number 3. But, you know, I'll hide mine under my coat because they're dumbasses in the cell, right? The mayor's on the take, so we have nothing to worry about. We own this town. Shit, who else can spread contaminants everywhere and damn near get a medal for it? Carus Chemical in the city of LaSalle. There's this spray bottle, people. Can't make it up. I don't know. Is he happy to see us? I don't think so. And here we go. Just stuffed my pillow with more cash than last year. It's been tough going to bat for you, Inga. You said in a few days this would be nothing. It's been a year and you're still riding my ass. Quit bitching, Grove. I've been taking your ass out of a hole all year, along with mine. I have a fortune in this because you can't shut Hicks up. We gave you the perfect excuse to take his phone. We even invited him to the tour of the Apollo so we could ping him in the building. This should have been the end of him. Sorry. Don't blame me. I played it perfectly. I did a fake protest to get you a town hall meeting, and the residents tore your staff new asshole. I did everything you told me to do. I covered it up so bad I may be run out of town. Blow it out your ass, Grove. You get paid very well to scratch my back. Always bitching. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? I could give 2 shits about you in the end. You're just a fool I've been stepping on. You honestly think you'll be mayor forever, dumbass? Yeah, let's get go to this, people. I'm, just saying, it says here, 2017, that I went to a council meeting, and pretty much Mayor Grove indicated that not sure the city has the legal right to block access to prevent Carus from moving the product from the Apollo to wherever the hell they were taking it. He continues to go on, and just say, hey, they're moving what? Product, people. Product. I don't even need to fucking explain this. Moving product. We all know what product is.